Hello, and welcome back to Minecraft. In the last couple episodes, I have been working on this sheep farm here. And now I would say I'm done with this area. As you can see, there are some changes. We have moss carpet everywhere on every dispenser. We have some firefly bushes and bushes growing about. How did I get on the lightning rod? Well, with skill, of course. Let's try, obviously. Yes, we also have some pillagers chilling here. I also added in some more green leaves into this tree. Now, I do like the trunk of the tree. And I do think I like the tree. It is growing on me. Almost like it's a tree and it's growing, good joke right there. So yeah, I like the tree. I think we keep the tree like this for now. I mean, it would be good if there was one color leaf that's kind of in between gray and green, but I don't think we have that in Minecraft, so we'll just have to go with this. Yes, but there is another change in this Minecraft world. On this Minecraft world? There's another change to this Minecraft world, which is more fundamental than placing a couple blocks down, a couple plants. This is now, in the newest version, this world has been updated, which means there are some new features, new blocks to be had, which is very nice. And yeah, we at some point have to fix this up a bit. Storage room, but I mean, it is working. I don't think I had it on for too long. Now, it is random. With the white wool, we kind of have to consider that at some point we had like 5 times as many white sheep as for the other colors. But if we look at the colors where we, roughly had a similar amount of sheep all the time, we are at about like 4 to 5 stacks for most of them. Cyan's a little low, green as well, but, most of them are in the 4+ stack range. Pink we also had a lot. Yeah, in the 4+, except brown. Brown is a lot. Maybe a brown sheep died, I don't know. We had a zombie in there for somehow, I'm not quite sure yet how. A zombie attacking a wandering trader. But, we'll see. Okay. Plan now is to find a sulfur cave to get some of the new stuff, which we then might use this episode already. We'll see. We'll find out. Maybe, probably. I mean, I have one specific use already in mind for one new block. We'll see. Okay, but we have to find a sulfur cave, which means on an existing world, like this one, that has existed in previous versions. Oh yeah, that's the wandering trader, whose llamas were burning when a zombie attacked them. While I tried to get on the lightning rod. He's just, he's chilling there now. He's the shepherd for now, I suppose. Right. So on an existing world, where I have already loaded a lot of chunks, and I have, for example, looking for a desert with some cactus, looking for a jungle with some cocoa beans, looking for sea pickles, or in here for the item sorter here, some sea pickles here. All of that means that I already covered a quite large area. Now we just have to get much further away from here. And I'm not quite sure what the best idea here is. I mean, a way that needs some, initial time investment would be to extend these nether tunnels. Now here we are at minus 170. 170. No, we are at plus 117. 117. 16 on this. So this is not going very far. This nether tunnel here. And also, well, this is the main tunnel. Actually, as you can see, this goes minus 179. So this goes in the negative Z direction. Let's check out the other tunnel I dug. That one goes to the stronghold. It should be longer, I think. Okay, there's still some netherrack lying about. Yeah, this feels significantly longer. That's the stronghold. Okay, this is plus 275. So this would be further away. This is about like in the overworld. This would be like 2,000-ish blocks away from the center of the world, from the spawn point. Okay, now there we are in Basalt Delta, like very deep. Okay, I mean, I think we're just kind of look at places I know I have been on a seed map. I'll also, you know, show you the seed map if I don't forget it. And then I can decide where I want to go, roughly. The other question is, do I just want to use the seed map? Tell me where one is? A sulfur cave? Or do I want to find it myself? These are also questions. Because it is somewhat easily discoverable. You know, through the surface guises. So we'll see, we'll see. I'll look up a seed map. Then we can decide, you know. That's I think the best plan right now. Is to load in all my mobs at home. Okay, let me get the seed map. I have the seed map right here. There's still some Minecraft music in the background, which is nice. Okay, so here's my spawn. This is the village where I have all my farms and such. This here is the trial chamber where I also might want to build up this village. And my sheep farm should be... My sheep farm should be... Right... I'm blind. I'm blind. Oh, it is something like this. Does flower forest look like again? I'm blind. It's close to this. This here. Here is my sheep farm. Right here. Right. Okay, so we have explored a lot in this area. This is the stronghold I have been to. And I think I flew pretty far this way at some point. A swamp. This would be this, yes. Or was it this swamp? I think it was this swamp. Through an ocean looking thing, definitely. Or was it this swamp? Whatever. So we have like, maybe covered to this, but I think I have not gone this way yet. And look at this. Mushroom continent. It's not Mushroom Island anymore. It's like, what? 1,000 blocks? North-south? That's pretty big. And I've definitely not seen this. I think I flew, because once I looked for Desert Temple, I think I went to this Desert Temple. It was very close to a mangrove swamp. Then I also went to a jungle temple in here somewhere. So I don't think I ever went further this way. So we can look for a sulfur cave here. And we could look up the biome if we want to, you know. It's like here it says dripstone lush cave, you know. We could look up where there is a sulfur cave biome. Now we do have to go to latest version for this. We already kind of get spoiled a bit. Like, this would have sulfur caves, but I've been here already, is the problem. Okay? So our best bet would probably be, you see that like there would be one right here on the spawn, but there isn't. Same for here, but this is where my sheep farm is. If we look, because it takes a little while. There we go. So here it had one, but this is where my sheep farm is. Well, I don't think I flew too much this way from the sheep farm. We could try it. I mean, we are kind of spoiled right now already, which, you know, depending on how you view Minecraft, it's bad for you if you do this. Okay, I mean, we can just check it out. Still dig the tunnel later. So let's get back to the Minecraft world and just see if somewhere, what's this, northeast, more east of the sheep farm, we come across one of these geyser guys. If we don't, we'll try again, you know. Let's go back. Okay, so here we are at the sheep farm. So it is east mostly. A little bit this way of the sheep farm, as you know, is what it looked like on that seed map, which we're not really going to use too detailed, but I do not think these are loaded chunks. So these should now be, well, maybe this one was loaded. This should be a newly loaded chunk area. But the only problem is I have my render distance a bit low, and you already see why. We're already dying when I'm flying around like this and recording at the same time. Which I don't think it was this bad the last time. But, you know, there's also a question, do I already have all the mods I wanted to have? Are they already all updated for this version? Maybe I don't think they were. Okay, now the other thing we should look out for is that we, you know, are able to come back to the sheep farm, but, you know, that shouldn't be too hard. Whereas, I mean, it's good. It's generating new chunks, definitely. Because, what? There we have one. Okay. 2 even. Okay. I'll just give it a little couple seconds. Once we're settled in here, the frames should recover. Okay. Noise. Makes a nice sound. That's... Oh. Bubbles make a nice sound as well. You get this effect, right? Well, not if you're underwater, I suppose. You have to be in the gas. Yeah. Maybe I want to be in the water. Okay, geyser guy. Go. Go. Do your thing. You can do it. Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty nice. We'll take some of these guys. Now the sulfur is renewable as far as I'm aware. Via the sulfur spikes. So if we take some of the sulfur, we put a spike underneath, then this will grow. It will grow very slowly. That is true, but it will grow, which is good. Okay, I mean, since I said sulfur is renewable, we don't have to worry too much about that. The sulfur farm. What we do have to worry about is the cinnabar, though, because that is not renewable at all. So if you want to build with it, you're gonna have to mine it. And I mean, oh, we want to bring back some of the cube boys as well. So we need some buckets. I don't think you need that many. Like, they multiply quite rapidly as far as I know. you get 1, and 1 splits into 2, and 2 split into, you know, you get the picture. If we have like 6, that should be fine. I think. Okay. We got it all. Actually. We go in here. Okay, now we can just dig down here, and we should... Well, we should maybe leave ourselves an opening. Maybe. Unless we want to go the flying out route. Which we can. Flying out route has never led me astray. Maybe I should have done the fly me out route a bit closer. Oh no, we're here. Probably. I mean, I would like more of the cinnabar, if at all possible. Can we find a exit? I hear the water though. It's this way. Oh. Okay, we were too far underground for it. Okay. Oh, there's too much water. Well, that's not a big one. But I guess it'll have to do. For now. Okay. How do I get out of here? Not like this. I already did this. Already saw that this was not a good idea. Okay. There's too much water here already. First complaint. Too much water. Second complaint. Where the hell is the cinnabar? I thought this was supposed to have both. Oh, my slime guy's gone. Where'd he go though? Slime guy. Oh, he's right here. He ate the block. Okay, that's fine. We'll just take him. We got him. It's the sulfur cube of sulfur. Made of sulfur, made up of sulfur. Made with sulfur. That's the cinnabar. Okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, it does look very much like the insides of somebody's digestive tract, I suppose. That is true. You know, I'll just get a couple of this. Oh, but I'm really here for these guys. And the potent sulfur, I suppose, as well. These guys. Come here. Okay, I mean, this is a cave. Alright. I mean, if I have a couple stacks of cinnabar, it's the annoying part, but it's not renewable. Guess we'll take a couple potent sulfur. Decent amount of sulfur. I mean, you can mine it pretty quickly. That's like the only saving grace at the moment. This was like deep slate levels of hard to mine. You can probably with a beacon insta-mine this pretty easily, right? I have not checked that yet, because I don't have a beacon at the moment on this in this Minecraft world, but probably I should be able to get one. Okay, how many? We have 2 cube guys, which is 4 cube guys, which is then, you know, 8 cube guys in a little while, which might be enough actually. So I do want to get a bit more of the potent sulfur as well, so I don't have to craft it, because that would be 9 sulfur, you know. It's 9 whole sulfur. Is there only one? Okay, I guess there was only one. Cube? No cube. It makes the bubbles in a larger area. I see, I see. Cube guy! 3 cube guys, which is 6 cube guys, which is... You still get the picture. A lot of cube guys. Okay, I mean, I'm satisfied with 3 sulfur cubes. So I'll get a couple creeper. Oh, the creeper can help. Good plan, creeper. I mean, it is pretty resistant, actually. Average stone resistance, it seems like. In terms of blast resistance, it's not too different from other stone types. It's from, you know, from the regular stone types, like stone, cobblestone and such. Doesn't seem to be too soft. Not netherrack soft, you know. Even though it has a somewhat similar color. Red, you know, reddish. Okay. I mean, we're kind of full. Which we change, we don't really need. That's the wrong button. Okay, we have 2 stacks of cinnabar. And a bit. Yeah, okay, so I think I will be satisfied soon, and then we go back to the base and see what I wanted to do with all this stuff. You know, we had skeleton, we do not like skeletons. That is a fact. Skeletons are dangerous. So I do have a shield, but I just never use it. So I'm kinda not a shield guy, it's right here. Not the biggest shield guy. Yeah, I mean, am I satisfied? I'm satisfied for now. I don't think it's going to be a main building block, the cinnabar. So we leave. And we go where we came from. And I go back home. And I'll meet... Did I forget something here? Well, the experimental sulfur spike setup, which we do not need. Yeah, so back to the base we go. Okay, so I am back at my base. I put all the sulfur stuff in here. And we will not be using them right now, I don't think. Even though these guys are kind of funny. We will not be using them right now. We might use the potent sulfur in the near future. Like right here, we might use it. Replace this elevator, the soul sand elevator, with one of these geysers. We can do that. But before I do that, I have to figure out what to do here in general. So we've got this house here, which might have to go. I mean, I already removed some stuff there with these houses. We have this ugly thing, which also has to go. Because the plan for here, I mean, let's just go up there really quick so we can see this a bit more clearly. Everything, the whole area. So, takes a while because it's, you know, high up in the sky. So, as you can see, here we have a little area. A nice little area. Probably up to there. We might, and you know, including the bamboo farm, definitely. We want to transform this into a little town. Right? And to do that, I have to get rid of all of this first. I mean, I think some lightning struck here already. You know, that's helpful. So we'll get rid of all these houses. This pumpkin patch. This, you know, potzel monstrosity left over. But the, you know, biggest eyesore, quite obviously. I mean, the bamboo farm might get a bit more decoration along the top. Yes, but this is a problem. This is a big problem that will have to be removed. Now, this is the creeper farm down there, in case you didn't know. I did build it a long time ago, so quite likely that you didn't know. But this is the AFK spot for the creeper farm. It's a pretty bad one. I will admit, quite obviously, it's pretty bad. Because I put the slabs a bit too low. But it's pretty bad. And it looks pretty bad. But we can fix that quite easily. We just have to get rid of this here. Ah, yes. I forgot. They do that, don't they? They do bounce on the soul sand bubble column. Yes, okay. So first, before all that, we have to get rid of this. Like that. Just put a sand block there. Okay, now we can put in some sand to get rid of all of this. So this should be pretty easy. I'll just hold this button. Well, that's not right. I see. It's that cold, is it? That this turns to ice. Okay, I'll just hold the button until we're full. Okay. That should be it. Thankfully. Okay, now we just have to also get rid of this cobblestone tube, which will be a bit annoying, but we'll do it, you know? So we'll just... Well, what's the better plan, actually? I think we get rid of the sand first. And as you know, if you are a Minecraft veteran, or even, you know, a casual Minecraft, I suppose, you know that you just have to do this. Yes. And we just wait a little bit until all the sand is here. Okay, beautiful. And now we get rid of this cobblestone monstrosity here. Then the first and maybe even biggest part of the... And maybe the most challenging part is actually landing on this now. Did land on the lightning rod at the start of the episode. So this should be pretty easy, as you can see. Okay, now we just take this down here. And then we can think about it. Well, we also take down the houses, but you know, that's also pretty self-explanatory, I would say. There's not too much I have to comment on. We just take down the houses. It's not a big deal. Take them down. We take down the trees that are in the way, or like, I think I just take down every tree within this like circular. Well, it's not really a circle now, is it? Within the, you know, borders that I roughly choose, and then we're good. So I'll do that. Then I guess I'll be back with an empty canvas, so to speak. That's a good plan. So I completely removed this ugly tower, and I'm in the process of removing the trees, as you can see. But the question that comes up for this is, how many trees am I getting rid of here? Like, how far out do I want to remove the trees, is my question to myself. And for that, I think, to answer that question... You know, is this map locked? It is locked. Okay, so that's a bad one then. So we want to make a new map. If at all possible. We should have some red. Okay, I see the problem. Was a lot of cobblestone that was used there. Okay. Some redstone. Was one redstone, right? And 4 you and some paper. Paper. Okay. Guess we'll go here. Go. We make the compass. We make the paper. We make the map. Beautiful. Should be, well, actually, don't we need a bit more paper? We need a little bit more paper to zoom out the map, right? Is that not how that works? That is how that works, isn't it? I thought that was how that works. Yes. Okay. Good. So we have the map we wanted. That is a map that will get updated if we place down a block. Should also be this map. You can already see the difference. These trees are all gone. Good. Okay. Now we look at the map and we think about how far we want to extend the town we're building. So, and then we probably want to mark down how big the town's going to be. So for that is the whole reason, if you paid attention in the last couple episodes, that's the whole reason we built the sheep farm, is to mark down stuff with wool. So let's get a couple of the different... Okay. Why couldn't I fly? Let's get some wool, some colored wool. Put it down. Then we'll be able to do good stuff, I suppose. That is still the monsters we summoned. Okay. Well, we didn't actually. This just spawned in, you know. That's the sheep farm. We were at the beginning of the episode already. Okay, now what colors do we want? So we want a border around. I mean, border usually is reddish, I would say. We start with red. Yes. I have to, you know, color code this at some point. This should be fine. Then we also want some other things in this area. We want something like a, well, I mean, that's for later maybe. Not like a river or a little pond. Mark it down with blue. We might want like a wheat field, which we can mark down with yellow. Some houses, generic houses, some houses with uses. Stuff like that. Okay, but we'll use the red for now. Let's go back. Okay, now we look at the map. And we look, so this definitely needs to be inside the village. We can have like a little, I don't know, path, garden path or whatever, going through here. This can't be path blocks. We'll see what we do with this. Can be like a house's backyard or whatever. Good. I mean, we want the wheat farm. Now the question is which... We can make the wheat farm to the east here, probably. So this could be a bit of forested area back here. Some people might chop some trees or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Guess we'll go to like up to like here somewhere. We might go to like here. Roughly. You know, and like here, just about. We'll just put down some red wool blocks. So we do have to place down 2 always, I think. Otherwise you can't see it too well on the bigger zoomed out map. Can you even see this? Does this need to be 2 by 2 block? I don't think you can see this, man. Okay, I mean, if we make it like this, I mean, if we can't see that on the map, then we have some issues. Okay, that is like 1 pixel now. That's a problem, isn't it? In this scale map, at least, that is a problem. I think I already said that when I first made some maps, that this is a problem. Well, there's an easily fixed problem, though, is the thing. Where to put the map there for now? Oh no, we'll just put it randomly in here. We can get maps pretty easily. Don't really know why I bought them in the first place. You just go to this guy. Or why I crafted them. 4 maps, please. Beautiful. Now this should be easier to see now on the map. It's nighttime, that's fine. Nothing bad ever happens at night in Minecraft. So now if I'm here, bam, you actually see. Done. Okay, beautiful. So you are a bit too far inside already, probably. Let's see how it's roughly, we'll roughly map it out. So we'll put some here. We'll ignore the skeleton, because nothing bad ever happens at night. Except my game lagging, that's bad, actually. We'll like include the bottomless cliff here, roughly. Then we make like a bit of a, it's just a rough border. We're not really going to care about this too much. Later on, we'll just put it down so we have like a rough idea what we're working with, We're already outside this area. It's new map time, I believe. Great. Great. So a bit further this way. Probably something like that. Okay, so I'll finish this perimeter probably when it's daytime. And then I can remove the trees. Sounds good to me. Okay, the perimeter is done. I mean, if we put this on some item frames, it would be a bit easier to see how bad it looks, I guess, is like what you would see. That's the wrong button. And the wrong item. Well, the right button, but the wrong item, I should say. Look. Okay. So if we just go on here, put these maps up here. This is where I had them. Right, and then we put these ones here. And we should see the red circle going around. Well, it's not that easy to see. It's like this. Should be as pretty good area, I would say. We can put a wheat field here somewhere where we have this bottle thing, or here, a little wheat field for the villagers. Where are my frames? We can cover up this creeper farm in a like little mountain or whatever, in a little hill. We have a little pond here, which is nice. We even have some more lakes here, where we can even have a little creek running down this way. Would be nice, I think. Going down like this somehow, some way. That could look nice. We have a little mountain here, for which I might have a plan. We'll see. We have some bottomless cliffs. Holes here, which we might fill up. We'll see. Okay, so we might just get rid of most trees in here, just so we have a, you know, good overview. You can always replant some trees. That's the plan, is get rid of all the trees, get rid of the houses in this little area. Then we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so I have done it. As you can see, all the houses are gone. Well, I mean, this thing's still here. This is where we had the villagers trapped. To bring them down into the base, eventually. And so zombies wouldn't eat them. But as you can see, the houses are gone, which, you know, that was the easy part. The houses, I mean, I did find this item in the houses, which is rare. Somewhat rare. So that's nice. And I cleared out the trees as well. And let me tell you, the houses were easier to clear out because there were a lot. You know, there were a lot more trees than I thought there would be. And I also realized that the trees make everything look a lot smaller. So now if we look at this area here, it looks pretty huge, actually. I mean, if you just take a look from up here, you know, this is a pretty big area, actually. Okay, I mean, I technically forgot this tree. Cut down this tree, technically. But I mean, it looks a lot bigger now, which is nice, you know, it's good. Means we have some space to work with, at least. So that's nice. And it's also nice that I probably never have to chop down spruce ever again, because, you know, I have a lot in the chest down in my base, but I also have a full shulker box of spruce logs from this mission, so that's good. You know, we might use those here for the houses. That's the plan. We also still have this, which, you know, used to be a well. Right now it's, you know, a hole in the ground, which is fine. Okay, so the plan now for the future would be to first of all do some terraforming, I suppose. So right now we have a little bit of a dip here, as you can see, and in the middle we have this ugly looking creeper farm, which is not good. So I would like to have probably a little hill here. That would be nice, I think. So we'll have a little hill come up to this. I mean, we'll just have to see how steep we make it. I mean, if we just fill out everything here up to this level, we're already here probably. So we can make a bit of a hill here. That's the plan. Then here we can probably keep this. Or, you know, yeah, we can probably keep this. Maybe get rid of the water, we'll see. Because the general plan for this area is to have a town. But I want all the towns I make. And I am planning on making a lot of little villages and towns here. I want all the towns I make to have something of a specialty or a focus. you know? And the focus for this area will be a mining town, I think. Now, why mining? Well, we have the iron farm underneath here, underground here. So that's one thing that has to do with mining. We also have the creeper farm, as you can see. You can turn the gunpowder you get from there into TNT, which can also be used in mining. Yes. So that's the plan as well. Have some TNT for the mining. Yes, I mean, we also have the bamboo farm, which isn't really mining focused necessarily, but we can say that we use the bamboo to build the mine shafts, because, you know, in the mine shaft you need some wood to hold up the mine shaft. So that's what we'll use bamboo for. Good. What else do we farm here? I mean, we do have villagers underground which like emeralds. They do take emeralds as payment, so we can also mine up some emeralds. Have an emerald mine, an iron mine, a coal mine, something like that. Have the TNT to, you know, help with the mining. That's kind of the theming I am going to go with. But first, for next episode, we will terraform a little bit. So build up the hill so we hide the creeper farm. Then we need to kind of incorporate this. Either have this be a well again later on, or we could have maybe a little river. I do kind of want a little creek or river flowing out to there, I think. So then we can have a sea route as well, you know, load it up onto little boats and have it go out to the ocean. That would be nice, I think. So we might also cut down some trees to this way here. The ocean there, you know, where we don't really have to cut down so many trees to get there. That's the plan as well. Yes, I think that's the plan for now. So I think I'm done for now for today, because this chopping down all the trees took a while. But I also found, I almost forgot, I also found this pot again. I had it in one of the houses upstairs, you know. That's pretty nice. So instead of this blank one, we can have this nice looking one here. Already, huge improvements were made just from chopping down like a million trees. Yes. So I guess that's it for today. A bit of a shorter one, I think. But we did get a lot done. We did chop down like 1 billion spruce logs, which is nice. And we also have a bit more cobblestone from all the houses I chopped down, I dug away. Yes. So I think next episode we can use a little bit of this. And of this. And we have more. I don't. I thought I had more dirt somewhere, but it's probably all the dirt we have at the moment. I mean, we can fill it up also with some stone, the foundations, because we don't want to have to make too many caves, you know, too many hollow sections. If at all possible, I would like it to be filled out. Terraforming we're doing. So yeah, so next episode we'll do some thinking. Oh yeah, we can have a look. So this is what it looked like. Oh, it's the locked one, isn't it? Is that the locked map? Yes. But this map, so this is what it looked like before. We have the little outline. Now if we take a look at this, that's the wrong map. Now you can see that we have a nice canvas, a nice blank canvas, if you will. I mean, we have the paths still going around, which I guess will get fixed very soon. Hopefully. I mean, once the terraforming goes in, some will be covered anyway. Then we can have a mine shaft entrance here, probably. I mean, there's some deep hole here as well where we could have a mine if we want, with like an elevator. Same here. I think this water here, or this one, goes down very far. So we'll see what we do with these ones. So yeah, and here's also a big hole. So yeah, so we have kind of some mine entrances here. We can maybe have a little river. We'll see. Because the creeper farm still needs an AFK spot above it somewhere. So we'll see what we do with that. Then we can maybe have a little river coming out from this little hilly area here. Then flowing this way. Maybe going once across the whole thing. That could maybe be good. And if we have a little river, well, maybe I actually want the river to go straight in some sections. So maybe straight here, down here. Something like that. Then if we have a river, we can have a mill. With the water we let the river. We can have a place that makes the TNT and sells it. We can have a place that processes the iron and the coal and such. We can have a building for the guy who cuts down the bamboo and the trees. We can have a farmer who has some wheat field out here maybe. You know, things like that. And we can have a couple nice buildings in this area to decorate it. Yes, so that's the plan for the next couple episodes. So I'll see you in the next one, where we will get rid of this ugly little thing. Yes. So, see you later. Goodbye.